Hello, my coven babies. Turn up the volume. All right. Wait a few minutes for people to pop on. Some are gonna come live, some are watching the replay. Either way, you're gonna get the same content. This challenge is going to freaking rock. I'm so excited. If you're here, just say hello. Give me a what's up, so I can say hello and acknowledge you. And then I'll pull up my notes. Anna, I'm so glad you're here. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Cool. Great. Cody, hi. Hello, everybody. Oh my gosh. Well, okay, so happy 2019, everyone. We made it. 2018 was rough. It was full of retrogrades. It was a lot of sitting, reflecting, and I don't know about you guys, but I am ready for this full planetary, direct focus, full steam ahead, ready to rock the shit out of 2019 energy. I'm really sick of the reflecting. Even the eclipse took so much out of me. So I'm ready to come here with challenge day 1 to invigorate you guys, give you some free content so that you can feel good about rocking the shit out of 2019. Cool. So let me pull up my notes really quick. Now that we have a few of you on, I think it's okay to hop in. Again, replay watchers or anyone that watches in the middle, you can feel free to go back whenever you want. I will be in the video later answering questions if you have them. So let me just pull up these notes and get started. All right. So we have a lot of new faces in this group. I think that the challenge brought a lot of new interested parties here. So for those of you that don't know me or don't know much about me because you just started following me, my name is Shawn Engel. I run Witchy Wisdoms, which is primarily large on Instagram. I have about 20,000 followers now, and it is both a spiritual community, a spiritual teaching platform, and also a business coaching platform. Primarily, I teach witch-owned businesses how to brand themselves, market themselves, and master what I call success magic. And that is what I describe as bringing in opportunities, knowing if they fit with your intuition, and then going full force with them so that you can keep leveling up in your business. And when I say witch-owned businesses, I mean, obviously I am speaking to my fellow witches, but it's not exclusionary. Anyone that feels that they have a special sensitivity or that needs to be guided more by the moon and nature rather than this shark patriarchal approach to business, those are my people, and those are the people that I tend to work with best. If you are joining this live and you haven't started a business, you don't have a business yet, you don't have a brand, I would still stick around and see if this inspires you. What I try to teach more than anything is fulfillment, and sometimes having a spiritual hobby, whether that be an Instagram account, a blog, whatever, doesn't even have to be online. Sometimes that can be more fulfilling than just going full steam, quitting your 9-to-5 and having a business. So that is what my approach is. I'm trying to invigorate you guys, trying to get you to monetize your dreams, trying to get you to be fulfilled and not just kind of mope about 2019. That is my goal for you. The beginning of my journey with Witchy Wisdom started roughly 3 years ago, which is kind of hard to believe now. I was in a pit of despair. I was a previous drug addict. I had multiple abusive boyfriends. I was sexually assaulted. And then finally, to escape from healing from that sexual assault, I ran into the arms of a heroin addict. And he ended up stealing $3,000 from me. And all I could think of was, why is this happening to me? Why am I in this pit? Why can't I get out? And the answer always lied within. So once I started to do some real healing, once I pulled out my tarot deck, once I got into therapy, things just started aligning. Things started to come up to the surface, these mortal wounds, and they started to become healed. I started to become aware of them. And so then I started this blog called Witchy Wisdoms, where I would relate what I was learning in therapy to the tarot cards that I was pulling. And it got kind of a big response. So once I realized how fulfilled I got from that, once I realized that my healing could actually be helpful to other people, I decided to hire a coach and become a life coach myself. So I got all of my business training from someone who directed me into gaining clients, into monetizing the gifts that I was given, while being able to heal and give it for free as well. So that's what I want to teach you guys in this challenge. I want to teach you how to give your gifts in exchange for energy, and in this sense, could be money, it could just be fulfillment. So that being said, what I want you to expect from this challenge, okay, is I want you to, I'm not going to promise you that within 4 days you're going to gain all the clients that you will in 2019. I'm not here to spew you bullshit. I'm not here to promise you all of these, you know, shiny stars and rainbows. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to teach you tools to extract your gifts in order to be a magnet for the people that need you in their lives. And this could take time, but these bones, this structure is going to help you do the same thing that I did. And even further, what I want to teach you in this entire live challenge is that we're going to take away the idea of money and start using energy. We're going to start talking about energetic pulls. We're not even going to talk about money. We're not even going to talk about rates, not talk about charging. That's not the point of this. Sure, it will come. Sure, it is part of life. But if we start shifting our verbiage around what we believe as like our financial goals to being energetic exchanges of helpful services, not only do we become more fulfilled entrepreneurs, more matriarchal entrepreneurs, more maternal, more empress-like entrepreneurs, but we become more successful. So that being said, I want to hop into day one of the challenge. So those of you that have worked with me before, you will kind of understand a little bit of the jumping off structure that I will be using for this challenge. I will be leaving you with an assignment, but if you have worked with me before, I still recommend sticking around because there's lots of new good stuff in here. All right, so day one, we're going to be talking about who it is exactly that you serve. Now, that can be kind of a loaded question, you know. Let's say we were talking to me when I first started Witchy Wisdoms. First thing I would have said would be women. It's a little broad, don't you think? And it's not even a correct demographic. And when we're talking about demographics, we usually use like age brackets, location, you know, all of the kind of preliminary things that you would use to describe a person. Gender is one of them. So then we want to go a little bit deeper, right? So let's say, all right, I'm pulling tarot cards. I'm starting Witchy Wisdoms. I'm writing my little therapy / tarot card blog, and I want to transition into being a life coach. So who exactly am I serving? Well, I would say women, specifically between the ages of 18 and 27, or let's even stretch farther, 35, that are in therapy currently. Cool. Let's go even deeper than that though. What are they in therapy for? Because are you going to be serving the same people, like person in any kind of therapy setting? Are you going to be serving any different kind of person that's ever taken therapy? Or are you going to be serving the people that are mending a broken heart? The people that are healing from drug addiction? The people that are healing from sexual assault? Who are those people? Is that who you're serving? And for that, for me, that was true. So really the key that I want you to think about for this day of the challenge, and if this fits you, is who were you 3 years ago? Now, if you're in a product and you're not in service, let's say you're not a service-based entrepreneurship, and you're working in products, let's say they're bath bombs or candles or whatever. I want you to think of what you would buy, specifically you, what would you buy if you were this person that needed that thing, and what are all of the categories that you would need to be filled by that specific product. Now it sounds easy, it sounds like a no-brainer, but you can consistently go deeper and deeper and deeper until you find that pure client archetype, and that's what I want you guys to look for. So really the crux of this is, what do they desire most? So yes, let's say back in Witchy Wisdom's beginningdom, I was serving somebody in therapy that was healing from heartache, sexual assault, drug addiction. But what was it that they desired most? And you kind of make this manifestation projection list of like, if I was this person, when I was this person, what was it that I desired? Did I desire to feel whole? Did I desire to feel loved? Did I desire to feel healed? What were those things and what were the offshoots? And that's how I want you guys to start thinking. And that's how I want you to start speaking to your ideal client, right? So again, when you're removing money and you're focusing on an energy exchange, you're working on healing this part of your ideal client and giving them that in exchange for an energy, in exchange for support, for freedom, whatever money means to you. So I want you, again, to practice replacing what money is. In fact, I think that's a really good place to start as well. Bonus assignment. What does money mean to you? Maybe put it into 2 or 3 words, even 1 if you can. Money to me is freedom. So if I replace, I will get money, I will get freedom. And I want you to start replacing money with that word throughout the length of this challenge. I think that's gonna help you as well. So I wanna get to that point. So before I go on to the assignment, is there anything, I'm gonna remove my notes from the comment section and I'm gonna see if there are any questions that you guys have because I kind of ran through that quickly. So let's see what you guys are saying. Okay. Happy New Year, hello, cool. All right. I'm gonna wait and see if you guys have some questions. But I hope that makes sense. Really what you're looking for is the archetype of the person that you would serve best. And my assignment is going to help you go a little bit deeper, but I think with the conjunction of replacing money with something that it provides you is going to be much easier to wrap your head around this challenge. I know there's a bit of a lag, and I know it's going to take you guys some time, but let's see. I also made a poll for this. Great idea. Cool. All right, well, if you guys don't have any questions, I'm going to move on to the assignment. If I don't, if you're still typing, I will get to it after the assignment, but this is what I want you guys to do for today. All right, so today I want you guys to create an avatar of your ideal client using energy as the barometer. So rather than saying like, okay, well, it's this girl and she lives in New York City and she wears pink dresses and she likes to go on Instagram and look at food, rather than that surface level shit, we're gonna cut that out because you really wanna understand this person in terms of service. I want you to use energy as a barometer. I want you to go in and I want you to say, she wears pink dresses because she uses color magic and needs self-love. And she needs to feel pink and bubbly and good because inside she's maybe not feeling so confident. Or she lives in New York City because she's a person that thrives on the vibrations of the city and needs tall buildings because they make her feel like she could conquer anything. Or, you know, she looks at food because fitness and health are very important to her, but it's also a fear of hers because she fears that if she's not in control, she's gonna slip. You know, I want you to really paint the picture of this archetype. I really want you to understand this person better than you understand yourself. And then we're gonna work on how you're gonna use that archetype, use that avatar to really penetrate and manifest all those clients that you desire. So let's see. All right, cool. So I'm gonna hang out for one more sec. See if you guys have any more questions on the assignment. Again, I will be popping back. What I would really like from you guys is if you're either having trouble or let's say you create a short story about your avatar, put it in the group. I really want to see it. I want to see your progress. I want to celebrate you and congratulate you. Like, I think the biggest ingredient for success is support. You know, even though you might be climbing the mountains and you might be, you know, conquering things left and right, without the people that love you saying, hey, you're doing a great job, it kind of is meaningless. If I didn't have my support group my therapist, my mom, my sister, my boyfriend, my friends saying, hey, you are awesome, it would still feel empty. So I want you to use this community as someone that's gonna like lift you up. I wanna be there for you. I wanna be your rock star. I wanna root you on, okay? So come back to the group with all of your avatar ideas. If you're stuck, if you need support, come on in. I can help you. But yeah, so I think that might be the end of challenge day 1. Cool, so it's a short 15-minute video. You guys are gonna rock this out. We have 3 more, and I'm so excited that you're here joining me. Happy 2019, everyone. Bye.